Okay, ladies and gents, we are going to put on a couple different mermaidy things. I put on green eyeshadow and now you can barely even see it with my whatever lighting, but that's okay because it looks good. Now, so what I would do, so these are kind of mermaid looks to me, but doesn't need to be mermaid. It could just be green. It could be, well, this has a moth on it, so whatever. I always go for fantasy, don't I? But I like it. I can't help it. That's kind of my calling card. So first off, I would like to say, if you're going for that look, do lots of teal and green and whatever on your eyes. I did a ton of sparklies, but you can't see them for some reason. And then this is in the shop right now, this Mauritanian shell piece. It brings abundance as well as looking fabulous. And it has all these little quartz pieces. And I cannot remember what this is. Yikes, but it's faceted. It's not aventurine, I don't think. Anyway, and chrysocolla, so a little something darker. If you like darker stuff. I love this piece. I have no idea why it's still in the shop, and I'm really tempted to just keep it because I love it. All right, so that's for necklaces. I usually layer. It brings that really full look. If you just have, and yes, these do kind of lay down, but if you just have one necklace, it tends to look a little bit more, I mean, if you like the simple look, that's totally cool, but when you're going for a character look, generally you want to look detailed, like you have lived in this character. This is you, like, and you've had a whole lifetime in this character. So for me right now, it's some kind of ocean character. And so I'm wearing all these pieces that if you've been a character for a long time, you would have collected pieces over the course of a lifetime. So, and details and mannerisms. So all those things are things to work on to deepen your character. These are also in the shop. Chrysoprase earrings. I am in love with them. They are asymmetrical, so if you're really worried about symmetry, these aren't the earrings for you, but I have lots and lots of symmetrical earrings. Also, and there's like some really beautiful apple quartz ones in there that are symmetrical and really light, but quite large, so those ones are nice. Next, we are going to, well, this is one look I'm going to do, but I'm going to start with this one because it's so sparkly. So look at this. That is like insane. So under the stage lights, this is going to go nuts, or even just in the sunlight. And it goes like this. So you just stick it on. It has this little strap to go down the back of your head. And then you would just tie that right into the other ties. And they're just, as you can see, they are just made out of elastic lace. So they're super comfortable. All right, let's stick that back on for a second so you can take a look. Basically, even with your hair undid, it looks awesome. I might do like a little shimmery wave in my hair with a wave iron. That might be cool. Or if you just braid your hair. If you have long hair and you just braid it the night before when it's totally wet, or the day before, give it like a lot of time to dry, but then it turns into these awesome little waves that are just beautiful. I've been using them a lot this summer, but I didn't happen to do it today. Sorry. Or you can just do the old Jessica Rabbit too, and that always looks pretty, or beachy waves, whatever you like, think goes with your character. So now these clips, this is in the shop. It totally reminds me of some kind of a sea creature. You can take all of these off for a really streamlined look. So these are obviously orange orchids. And this all comes as a set. It's not purchased separately. It's all together. So you can use all 4 of these orchids, which also have like seaweed on them. Some of them, half of them, or some of them are plain. So you can totally use those on their own or with the headdress, or you can use a headdress on its own. Totally customizable depending on your face shape and everything. So when you put it on, I would totally recommend really look at your face shape. Okay, so for me, like if I stick stuff right here it tends to look pretty silly and trite. I don't know, some of you might like it. It depends on your taste, totally. It's also a matter of personal taste. So a lot of times I'll put it right into the headdress, like I just clipped it right around it. And then it absolutely, not only does the flower stay, but the flower makes the headdress stay better as well. Like it's not going anywhere. If I did a complete back bend, it might fall off. So if you're going to do back bends, add a few safety pins here and here, or even up here would be kind of a hidden spot to put them. But other than that, it should stay. So this one has that stuff, this one doesn't. And another thing you can do is if you, in the back, left all the hardware there, meaning the ties out, if you don't want to put them under your hair and style it, you can just clip these right over it. So they could just all be in the back, covering that completely. And I don't know if I covered it. I'm not looking in the mirror very well, but so there's no need to show any of the straps. You don't want that. That looks noob. So then the other thing is, as always, it's so easy to do an updo with this. All you would do, I might curl the ends of the hairs just so if any stray out, it would still look pretty. But you don't even have to. So you just do like a roll and you just shove it in there, and then you are ready. And it shows off your earrings a lot more. And that's how it looks without the flowers or with. Look at how cute that is. Oh my God, I look so good, bitch. Fuck yeah. Oh, I might fluff this out, or you can pull out your hair a little to make it look more voluminous. You can like maybe back comb underneath a little bit and then put a smooth layer over it. Or you can go total swamp witch and just have hair everywhere, like really crazy messy, and be like, hi. You don't know what the fuck I'm going to do next, do you? Okay, so that's a look. Oh, I forgot about my flower. All right, and the next one, because I want to show you how all these can be used. Where did that flower go? Crazy flower. All right. Now for this one. So this is my Luna Moth headpiece. These are incredibly, it isn't showing because we've got like a little bit of a effect going on and it's killing it, but this actually is iridescent, believe it or not. Okay, and look at how the light moves here, even on the top piece. So if you arrange it all beforehand, here comes James. You're gonna make an appearance in my video. You just stick it on so you can see it look good. And you can just cover the ties with your hair or whatever. All right, so just so you know what that one looks like. This also is removable, so you can put it here if you want it in the front. Or in the back to cover the ties, or just not at all, or on its own. And that is your toot for the day.